Welcome in, Bluegrass Sports Nation fans, to the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl, played right here on the riverbank in Jackson, Kentucky, here from the Holcomb Athletic Complex. A big celebration tonight going on here, not only for the Honey Bowl, but also for the 30th anniversary of the 1995 state championship team. Of course, you know my name, Rob Hounshell. I'm joined here tonight by the one and only Evan Miller. Evan, looks like it's going to be a great night for football, my friend. Beautiful weather, beautiful field, great atmosphere for football.
It's couldn't said it better myself, Rob. Tonight's atmosphere looks like it's going to be awesome. In my few years of playing Bobcat football, I don't think I've seen the stadium more packed than it is tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in and visiting with the Honey Festival going on. A lot of folks traveling, visiting, and coming in and seeing folks, and they come back here for the Honey Festival. And what a great way to kick it off and to come down and watch the Bobcats hosting the Honey Bowl here, and that's a Friday night tradition. And we use that word a lot here in the program, tradition. And 1995 tonight is a celebration, 30 years of that first ever Class 2A state championship, and it looks like it's going to be a great night. We've got a lot of fans here. I've been down in the den talking with a lot of those guys from that team. There's quite a few of those here, so just going to be a great night. Fans, if you can't join us here at the stadium, be sure and stay tuned in with us all night here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, because it's going to be a good football game between the Powell County Pirates and the Breathitt Bobcats.
Most definitely, Rob. The Bobcats are kind of looking for, or not kind of, or they are definitely looking for a good bounce back game after last week playing the Millsboro Yellow Jackets, where they gave up 242 rushing yards and 238 passing yards in a very offense-heavy game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The Bobcats coming in here at 0-1, and the Pirates coming in at 1-0. A lot of folks wouldn't have believed that early on if you had told them that in the season, but you look at the foes, and nothing against Eminence. They had Powell County and Eminence had a great a great game last week, 40-36. Powell County coming out on top of that one, 4-point win. We've looked at the stats. We've compared a few things and looked at some notes. It just looks like the Powell County team is just as hungry as the Bobcats on paper. They're a young team. They're scrappy. They don't have a lot of seniors, but they've got a lot of juniors. They're a sophomore and a junior loaded team. So they're going to get out here and they're going to get after the Bobcats as much as they can. Coach Skidmore with a big win like we talked about last week over Eminence. Eminence, our executive producer informed us earlier, was beat out in the second round by Raceland last year in 1A, and they went on to be a state finalist. So, hands down, Eminence is a good football team. Powell County beat them last week. The Bobcats had some struggles at times last week. We saw some flashes of some big plays, some very good execution by the Bobcats, but we still saw some areas that they'd worked on, and that's what you learn early in the season anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Week 1 is that week where you're still trying to find your team, trying to figure everything out.
Yeah.
And, going into week 2, you hope you can really iron out some of those kinks.
Yeah.
So let's hope the Bobcats have done that this week.
Well, and coming into the first game of the year playing Middlesboro, Coach Kyle Moore has never shied away from any team in the schedule.
Oh, Coach Moore looks for adversity anytime he can when scheduling the Bobcats games. Folks, we do apologize. We're having some camera troubles, and we're trying to iron that out before the game starts.
Yeah, I think they're down there working on it right now. I saw Matt Hudson down there, and I think
looks like it's back on right now.
Yeah, it should be back on. Yeah,
Show.
we're on. We're good. Just hopefully we alleviate those issues tonight. We talked about struggling in the first game of the season. We did too on the air. We had a hard time staying on the broadcast last week. We appreciate you fans staying with us and being there through everything that we went through on our Wi-Fi and our bad connections and so on and so forth. So like we said, it's going to be a great night of football. We appreciate you fans logging on and staying here with us on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Big night, 2025 Honey Bowl, the Bobcats and the Pirates, the 30th anniversary of the first ever Class 2A state championship. Here for the Bobcats, also celebrated tonight. Going to be a big production at halftime, I suppose. I think they're planning, and just to give you a little insight, a lot of hugs, a lot of handshakes, a lot of good times going on in the film room down here on top of the den right now. The coaching staff and a lot of players that have come back tonight, enjoying the big screen up top, watching the 95 game up on the big screen as it was recorded, and they've got a broadcast of it going on. So just a special night to get things started here for the Honey Bowl, and a special night here for the Bobcats to hopefully get in the W column.
Hopefully, Rob. Folks, once again, we do apologize for our camera troubles. We will take a quick commercial break and be back for kick.
For 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
All right, folks, it's time to get down to business. The 2025 Honey Bowl about to kick off here on the Riverbank. Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex, Bluegrass Sports Nation, bringing you the second game of the season here for the Bobcats as they take on the Powell County Pirates. The Pirates lined up to kick off from the 40. The Bobcats will be receiving down to our left. And, of course, back deep for the Bobcats, we have Eli Thomas.
Looks to be just Thomas, right?
Just Thomas. I
Looks
was
like
looking to see if they've got John Carter moved over. They're preparing for an onside
Looks
kick.
like the Bobcats are preparing for an onside kick.
So we'll get this one underway. We got the clock set up, and here comes the kick. And it is a short onside kick, and it'll be covered up right around the 47-yard line. And I believe that is Adam Spencer.
Number 0, Adam Spencer with the recovery.
On the cover. So the Bobcats will get things started off on offense as they'll start out from the 47-yard line over on the left hash. 3 yards from Pirate territory. Good place to be, Evan, to start the game out.
Yeah, Bobcats had a very varied offense last week. Passing the ball and running the ball a ton.
Holland going to give up inside to Gibson, and Gibson powers up to about the 50-yard line. So I'll pick up with about 3 yards. Maybe see where they spot it. He's 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 50. 2 receivers each side for Holland. Takes a snap, sets back, short throw, wide open. Caught by Combs. Combs ran out of bounds up around the 38-yard line, I do believe.
Good quick route from Jason Combs. Just tricks the defender and thinking he's going deep, stops, turns around, gets that ball, and goes on for a first down.
And that'll be the first Buckhorn Children and Family Service first down of the night for the Bobcats as they move the chains. Holland goes back to work. Short pass again to Holland on the screenplay. Up around the 30. He's broke one tackle and ran out of bounds around the 24, maybe the 23-yard line.
Looks like it's enough for another Buckhorns Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats on the Holland-to-Holland connection.
Yeah,
That's something we talked a lot about in that Sayre scrimmage and a little bit last week.
We sure did. That Holland-to-Holland connection is going to be something I think we hear a lot of this season. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Miles goes back to work. Give inside to Thomas. Thomas has got a block. He's up around the 10, and he's going to roll up to about the 8-yard line before he's brought down. Going to be real close to the sticks again. Yeah, that's another first down. Pick up at 13 yards. So another Buckhorn Children's Family Services. Thomas again right up the middle, and he's going to be tackled right around the 2-yard line. So another good run by Eli right up the gut.
This is almost just like the first drive from last week, Rob, where Bobcats used a lot of speed and ran play after play so fast and so quick, one after another.
57 seconds is run off the clock, and they give to Gibson. Gibson still on his feet, powers it forward into the end zone. 10:54 on the clock. Oh, they're going to mark him just shy. They're going to say he was down on the 6-inch line, the nose of the football, just shy of the goal line for Gibson. So the Bobcats go back to work with 10:37 on the clock.
In response to that, looks like the Bobcats have gone to a heavier set, bringing in number 78, Chris Sizemore, number 20, Braden Barnett.
Gibson. Wildcat snap to Gibson. Gibson powers it in there, still on his feet. Easy work into the end zone. 10:19 on the clock. The Bobcats waste no time through the air and on the ground. The first 6 points on the board for Coach Moore's Bobcats, and we'll see if they go for 2 or they kick this one. Looks like they're setting up the block. Adam Spencer on the hold, and Brother White will step this one off to attempt the point after.
The Bobcat offense looked absolutely dominant on this drive, Rob.
Yeah.
It looked like there was no way of stopping them on these first few plays of the first drive.
Spencer sets up, and Powell County's going to be off sides on that one as the Pirates came quick across the line of scrimmage. And Bobcats, that'll move the ball half the distance to the goal line.
Looks like the Bobcats may let you go for 2.
That's a smart decision. I mean, when you get the ball that much closer, why not try for the 2-point conversion? So the heavy set back in for the Bobcats. Gibson comes in at the Wildcat. He'll take the snap. Barnett, the blocking back. Snap to Gibson, fumbles it. Ball comes loose and is still on the ground, picked up, and Waylon Abner has recovered the ball in the end zone.
Wow.
The 2-point conversion. The snap got to Gibson, and Gibson took off with it and kind of just lost the handle on it, and it came out right at the goal line. Ball was on the ground, bounced all over, and Waylon Abner able to cover it up for the 2-point conversion. That is your first Family Pharmacy scoring drive for the Bobcats. Family Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. We appreciate them sponsoring our scoring drives here for the Bobcats tonight. We're going to kick off. Yeah, we'll stay here with it. They're right back on the field, so we'll keep it here.
You always love to see a big man score any points you can away, Rob.
Waylon's always he's Johnny on the spot, so to speak, and if there's action going on, he's right in the middle of it on the football field, and that time he's right there to pick it up and fall on it in the end zone and complete the two-point conversion. 10-17 on the clock. Bobcats go up 8-0 over the Pirates.
Looks like the Bobcats have a new leg out there in Jagger Burton.
Jagger going to kick this one off. Burton puts the boot to it. It'll sail high, falls back around the 30 and be caught, and the Pirates will down it right there around the 30, maybe the 31. See where they spotted at. They'll probably come over on the hash mark, I would say. So that'll be the Powell County's first chance on offense, and we'll start on the 30 on the left hash. Powell County moving right to left in front of us.
Powell County's been known to run a wing tee offense, Rob. Let's see how the Bobcat defense adjusts to this. Wing tee is a very grueling offense to play against. It's a very hard-nosed offensive scheme. Oh, looks like
coming out
shotgun.
Coming out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Snap in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage right at the 30. Running back that time was number 6. It'll take me a few minutes to catch up on all the numbers and names here.
What was that number, Rob?
Looked like number 6 in the backfield. That would be
Brady Skidmore.
Brady Skidmore. He's listed as
quarterback and linebacker for the Pirates.
We were talking about him earlier. He's a leading scorer, leading rusher, and leading tackler for Powell County in that first game.
Sounds like he's the Swiss Army knife of the team, right?
He sure is. He's a sophomore. A lot of good plays coming from this young man. 2 receivers both sides. Skidmore rolls to his right, almost sacked, pass, going to be knocked loose. Receiver made a diving catch up around the 35, short pass. He had a defender right on him too, so pass falls incomplete for Skidmore. It'll bring up 3rd and about 9 for the Pirates.
Good coverage from the Bobcats in that play. If number 11, Jason Combs, didn't deflect the ball, number 8, Jagger Burton, was right there to make the tackle too.
Yep. Good defense, good pass coverage. That's one thing we want to work on in this game. As the Bobcats, we go forward, we want to work on our pass coverage. We had some passes last week that kind of caught us not looking. 2 receivers each side. Skidmore takes a step, steps back in the pocket, throws across the middle, almost picked off by Colin Combs, just over his hands.
Hey, Rob, looks like some of the information I was given pregame was wrong, and the Pirates are kind of adopted more of a spread scheme.
We'll see what they come back out with. They may come back into that running game later, but this time, this first session has been through the air, except for that first play that Skidmore got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates set up on the 31-yard line now, 4th and 9, and they'll elect to punt it.
A good first stonewall drive from the Bobcat defense.
Good defense. Kicker number 17, he's going to keep it. He's on the ground out about the 20, and he throws it up in the air, and it's going to fall around the 40.
I actually think he attempted to kick it there, Rob.
I couldn't tell if he was kicking it or throwing it because looked like he was going to get tackled. He may have put the side leg kick to it, soccer style kick.
But it looks like it's going down as a kick as the referees have spotted the ball where it landed.
So the Bobcats with another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the 40. I never did see him try to make the kick. Looked like he just tossed it up.
Bobcats are in perfect position to score real fast again here.
2 receivers each side. Give to Gibson in the background. Takes a tackler with him up to the 38, 39 yard. Up to about the 33.
Good run from Gibson, especially after contact.
Yeah.
He carried 2 defenders with him to the spot where the ball is spotted now.
Trips to the right. 3 receivers. Holmes over to the left. Holland takes a snap in the backfield. He's got Thomas back there blocking. He's going to be sacked in the backfield right around the 39-yard line. So tackle for a loss. The sack coming at the 30. They're going to mark it at the 38. So that'll take it back to the
Looks around the 42-yard line. Looks like the Pirates dialed up a blitz at the right time on that play.
Yeah, they had that Thomas in the backfield to block for him, but he can only block one guy, and he had the one coming from the left. The guy on the right was free. So a little pressure that time for the Pirates, and a little end around for Thomas. And he'll get up to about the 30s.
Let's say about 38-yard line. Yeah.
Yep, 38.
It's like a Bobcats elect to go. No? Yeah, it looks like the Bobcats elect to go for it on fourth down here.
Deep in Pirate territory, 4th and 8 for the Bobcats. They'll go for it. Bad snap. Bad snap that time. Didn't get back to Holland, and we got a flag and false start on the offense. That'll back Breathitt County up another 5 yards. So it'll be 4th and 13 from the 43-yard line.
Big moment for the Bobcats early on.
7:49 on the clock. Let's see if the Bobcats can convert. Good snap. Holland rolls out to his right, looking down the field. Plenty of time. Throws to John Carter. And Carter is going to be out of bounds around the 28, maybe the 29-yard line, which will be a conversion of a first down.
Oh, well, we do have a flag.
We have a flag. Yeah, there's one coming from the opposite side of the field from the line judge.
From the quick glance we got of the line of scrimmage, looks like Powell County may have brought a blitz again. Could have got a hold in there. Sometimes when you get these quicker guys in here against offensive linemen. No, offsides by the defense.
Yeah, offsides on the defense. Somebody in the neutral zone. So it will be a Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
Looks like it was
and we got another penalty on the Bobcats too. So I spoke too soon. And they will walk it back. And it's going to be spotted on. We'll move it all the way back to the 48-yard line.
And the Bobcats elect to punt now.
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team on the field.
It's like a good drive at the start for the Bobcats, but they just shot themselves in the foot the last two plays back-to-back, Rob.
What was the penalty on Breath at that time? Did they walk off 10 yards?
It looked like a false start, Rob. That's at least what I seen the white hat motion.
So Spencer's going to be back at the 40 in Bobcat territory to put the boot to it. Good kick, and it'll fall around the 15 and be caught and tackled at about the 10 by Colin Combs.
Good coverage from the Bobcat.
Really good coverage.
Yeah.
So the Pirates will come out with their backs to the end zone. Ball going to be sitting on the hash mark on the 13-yard line. So deep in their own territory, the Pirates will come back out, 7:31 on the clock, and they'll go back to work. Bobcats up 8-0. 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl, folks. Bobcats and the Pirates.
Yeah, Rob, let's see if the Bobcat defense can have another good drive like they had in their first drive out.
First series was a 3-and-out for Powell County. We'll see if they come back out in the shotgun or if they try to run the ball. Looks like they're going to go gun again. 2 receivers each side for Skidmore. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Rolls to his right looking. And he's going to keep it. Looks like he's still looking. Throws short. And pass goes incomplete.
Looks like we do have a flag in the backfield, Rob. Looks like some little extracurriculars after the play.
Another flag coming in from the line judge over on the Pirate side of things. From that far sideline. So we'll see what the we call. He threw that on Brett. Looked like passing. Looked like roughing the passer.
Yeah.
So that's going to move the chains on that penalty for the Pirates. And that'll be a Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Pirates as they come to the line of scrimmage. In the gun again. 2 receivers each side. One back to the left of Skidmore. Skidmore takes the snap. He's going to give. And another flag on the play. Tackled immediately by Strong and Barnett.
Looks like this one may be a hold, Rob.
Skidmore looked like a little option play there. Skidmore could have kept it up inside, but he opted to a little shuffle pass out to the running back that time. So penalty goes on Powell County.
Could be a holding call, like I
Oh.
stated. Looks
Yep.
from what I saw, like a stock blocker got too much jersey on a linebacker. And then
Well,
set a
yeah,
flag for
a
him.
lot of times, and that's hard to do. You know, they're up inside with that guy. When that guy tries to get away from you left or right, it's really hard not to hold on to that jersey. So, holding call on the Pirates. 2 receivers again, each side for Skidmore. One back to the right. Skidmore looks, takes the snap, sits back, rolls to his right. And he's around that right corner. He's got a blocker, but he'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like number 8, Jagger Burton, was on the tackle on that play.
A lot of work for Powell County to get back to the initial line of scrimmage after that penalty. Ball going to be sitting on the far hash now, up around the 23, in between the 22 and 23 yard line.
So in these first 2 drives, it does look like Powell County's adopted more of a shotgun option rollout type of offense.
Yeah, a little bit of RPO there coming into play already. A little bit of an option for Skidmore in the backfield as he's able to look around, and he's able to keep it if he needs to. And that's where he's been getting those rushing yards. Once again, give inside this time. Goes to number 7. Skidmore hands it off.
It's like a number 21. Alex Strong was in on the tackle.
I've got number 7 down as Ashton Larison.
I don't see a number 7 on my roster.
Well, they've got a 7 on one roster, but on this other one, they've got him listed as Carson Rice. I'm not sure which one that is.
I may have heard one of our
I was looking to see.
colleagues say Carson Rice.
I was looking to see if on the rushing yards maybe we had a different number, but we don't. Pirates go back to work. 2 receivers each side from the hash mark. Skidmore going to roll out, and he's going to be. Waylon Abner got him back there and couldn't get him down, and Skidmore still on his feet. He's going to throw it up in the air, and he's got a man out of bounds. The pass going to go incomplete. I think Abner was maybe tripped up a little bit trying to get to him, and all he could get was in a push. He just couldn't make the tackle for the sack. And Skidmore was deep back to about the 10 when he was able to get rid of the ball. But it sails out of bounds, incomplete. 5:49 on the clock.
Definitely a play Abner would like to have back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Almost made a very big play here in the second offensive drive for the Pirates.
That'll bring up 4th and 13 still for the Pirates. Yeah, there's not a lot of folks that's able to double team Abner, and that is the side kick, and it's just going to be a high. It's not going to cover a lot of distance. It's going to fall right around the 35 and take a Breathitt roll up to the 31. So that side kick, that soccer-style kick, not working for the Pirates. A short kick covered more distance in the air than it did on the field. So the Bobcats with some excellent field position to start here on the 31.
See if the Bobcats can turn that into points this drive, Rob.
The Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Cats as they'll go to work. Holland with Eli Thomas just to his right, blocking back Gibson in front. Short screen pass over to John Carter Holland. He's got a block, still on his feet, up to about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line.
It looks like it'll be enough for a Buckhorns Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats. John Carter Holland second on the game. On that same exact, or not same exact, same play.
Yeah, they really like that screen play to John Carter. Give inside to Thomas. Thomas makes a man miss, still on his feet at the 10, rode out of bounds up around the 8-yard line. So that'll bring up.
Good run from Thomas in that one. Looks like he may have had a defender in the backfield, making him changing his trajectory, but he still made a great play out of it.
2nd and 1, give to Thomas. Shifts back to the left on his feet, dives forward up to about the 4. So that with 5:12 on the clock will bring up another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Bobcats. 4 downs to go to the goal line now.
Looks like Powell County's take a timeout. We'll take one with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Welcome back, folks, to the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl. The Breathitt Bobcats have the ball deep in Pirate territory, Rob.
Yeah, sitting on the 4-yard line, 4 tries now. First and goal, give to Thomas. Thomas right up the middle, lowers the shoulder and walks into the end zone.
We were talking about Rob.
Another Family Pharmacy scoring play for the Bobcats. Family Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart, proud supporters of the Bobcats. Eli Thomas, proud supporter of the Bobcats too, puts the ball in his red basket and walks into the end zone.
Bobcats stumble on one drive, pick it right back up the next.
5:09 on the clock. Bobcats go back up on the scoreboard, 14-0 as they'll step up for the point after attempt. Adam Spencer to hold. Brother White will step it off for the kick. Good snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good. So that'll make your score 15-0 at the 5:09 on the clock here from the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. We'll take a quick commercial and be right back.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Hey folks, we are back from the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. 5:09 on the clock here in the first quarter. 15-0 your score. Bobcats up on the Powell County Pirates. Burton in to kick this one again, and a high kick. Going to sail back to about the 30 and be covered by number 1. Still on his feet, tackled immediately by number 13.
Austin Barker.
Austin Barker on the tackle.
No, special teams isn't brought up a lot, Rob, but the Bobcat special teams is doing really good right now with their coverage.
Yeah, they really are, and that's key on kickoff is to see, you got to get that guy covered quick when he gets that ball, and Bobcats doing a well of a job right now on the coverage.
Definitely. And as we head back out here with the defense led by number 20, Braden Barnett at the linebacker position, Bobcat defense has played very well tonight so far, Rob.
Yeah, they have. Same set for Skidmore. Give in the backfield to number 7.
Number 9, Jaden Gibson on the tackle, with number 21, Alex Strong, helping out a little bit near the end.
Still battling with that number, folks. I've got number 1 down as Carson Rice, but I've got number 7 listed as Ashton Larison, the junior. Not for sure which one on the roster is correct, but we'll work on that and try to get that corrected and make sure we get those young men the coverage correctly. Skidmore going to roll out to the right. He's going to keep this one, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the marker out of bounds. Going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, Rob. The option that Powell County is running can be dangerous. On that play, you think he would maybe hand it off for Waylon Andrews there to make the tackle, but he just kept it and bounced it outside and got a very good gain on the play, Rob.
Yeah, Skidmore leading the team in rushing for the Pirates, and that might be why. This time, handoff in the backfield. It's going to be tackled immediately. I'm trying to see what the number was on the running back, number 26, ball carrier for the Pirates, and that is Jake Rogers, a sophomore running back for the Pirates.
Looks like he was short on the play, Rob. 4th and inches for the Pirates.
Yep.
Maybe a yard.
4th down and
very close.
We'll say 2 feet.
Yeah.
From here.
Number 63, number 9, Carson Miller, and Jaden Gibson on the tackle last play.
Hard to block those 3 guys up front. I don't know how you're going to handle Abner, Miller, and Sawyer Hall. I say that, and the running back was Skidmore, and he takes it right up the middle and converts for the Buckhorn Children and Family first down for the Pirates. Skidmore that time with an opening right in the middle, and he'll convert for the first down. And the ball sitting in midfield now, sitting on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Rob, as this game goes on, we can see why Skidmore is the leading player in yards and tackles, because he just seems like a pure athlete.
Like you said, Swiss Army knife for the team. I mean, he's just able to do it all. Great athlete, sophomore for the team. Give in the backfield again to Rogers. Rogers going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage by Alex Strong.
Strong met him right in the hole there, Rob.
Sure did.
Looks like he's still able to squeeze out 2 yards, though, 2 or 3 yards on the play.
He is really coming to his own at that middle linebacker position. He's played corner for many years for the Bobcats. Obviously knows the defense side of things, and has really made a big impression on me in the first, scrimmage in the first 2 games here for the Bobcats. Pirates get set again. 2nd and 8. Snap to Skidmore. RPO again. Bounces off. Takes it back up inside. He wanted to hand that one off, I believe, or shuffle pass, and had to change his mind with some defenders there in his way. And
definitely. It looks like the blitz by number 20, Braden Barnett, pushed the lineman right in the way of the shovel pass. So good call from the Breathitt defense, but looks like Skidmore was able to make something out of nothing on that play.
3rd and about 4. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Sitting in the middle of the field. Pirates go back to work. 2 receivers each side. Same set that Skidmore has used all evening. One back to his right. Takes a look. Takes a snap. Give inside again to Rogers. Met right in the hole again by Miller.
Yeah,
and
like Hall.
Also by Hall. So it'll be 4th and short. Pickup of about 1 yard. 3 yards to go for the Pirates.
Breathitt defense has done a very good job so far this game in stopping the run. Of course, and the option offense is very difficult to understand. It's almost like assignment football when you have to play against that.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Defensively, you got to play assignment in a game like this. Powell County trying to draw the Bobcats off sides. It doesn't work. Pirates reset.
Breathitt defense a lot more disciplined last week than last week, Rob.
Yeah, they were, and it shows right here as they don't jump off sides. Ball given to Rogers. Met in the backfield. Tackle for a loss.
Just a whole host of Bobcats, Rob.
It looked like he had got back to the line of scrimmage and maybe picked up a yard, but the Bobcats able to make the tackle, turnover on downs, and the Bobcat offense will come onto the field as Powell County can't convert on the 4th down. Bobcats back in business, offense onto the field. Miles Holland with Gibson and Thomas, both back there with him right now. Thomas will go out as receiver. Trips to the left for Holland. Gibson in the backfield with him. Combs here to the single receiver to the right. We got a whistle. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. Yep.
Powell County. Yeah.
Timeout Powell County. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome back, folks, to the 2025 Honey Bowl. We start the Bobcats' 4th offensive drive here right at the 50-yard line, Rob.
Yeah, right in the middle of the field. Bobcats go back to work. Trips to the left. Holland looks, going deep down the field. He's got Combs back there. Oh, just passed just a little bit long for Combs.
So close, Rob.
Man, I tell you what, Combs had some steps and was headed to the end zone, but the ball just overthrown by Holland. What an arm. What an arm by that guy. He's standing back here on the 45 probably.
Uh-oh.
And we got Abner coming off, maybe rolling an ankle. Got stepped on or something. We'll see.
Hope he's
Sizemore
okay,
going to come in for him. Yeah, he's tough. Hopefully he'll walk this one off.
Looks like he'll move number 64, Sawyer Hall, to tackle.
Trips again to the left. Screen pass over to Thomas. Thomas at the 40. Still on his feet at the 30, up the sideline, the 10, the 5, the touchdown for Eli Thomas on the screen. Man, what speed from Eli Thomas, as that's another family pharmacy scoring drive for the Bobcats with 1:05 on the clock. the Bobcats used 15 seconds to put another 6 points on the board here in the first quarter, and that'll make your score 21-0 as the Spencer brothers will come out and set up the block and step this one off for the point after attempt.
There's not much you can say to that play, Rob, other than wow.
Yeah, he got by some defenders in a short period of time. Man, he was quick up the sideline.
Just like lightning. And it's amazing he was able to stay in bounds, too.
Kick is up, and it is good, and that'll make it 22-0 with 1:05 on the clock. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on BSN.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back, folks, to the Riverbank after the Bobcats have just absolutely scored so quick and they look so dominant. An absolutely amazing play from number 1, Eli Thomas, Rob.
The best way I can describe it, Evan, is what I just said when we went to commercial. Thomas went up the sideline quicker than I could read the numbers off here in front of me. He got to the 20 and he was in the end zone before you knew what was happening. Ball going to bounces off the tee. I don't think it was an intended squib kick, but it's covered up by the Bobcats by Colin Combs. So Burton with the short kick, and the Bobcats are going to take over here on the 40, we'll call it the 48. It's balls in between the 47, 48 of Pirate territory, and the offense back on the field for the Bobcats after the squib kick.
As quick as you see him leave, Rob, the Bobcat offense is right back out here. Let's see what they can do this drive.
Well, they got a lot of time on the clock, 1:03 still left, and it only takes them about 15 seconds to get up the field. We see that on the last drive. So Coach Moore with the ball in his possession. The Bobcats go back to work. 2 receivers each side. Gibson in the backfield with Holland. Holland sits back, looks. He's going to throw. He's got a man over there. It's John Carter, but the pass goes incomplete.
So close. Another big play, Rob. Looks like Coach Moore really wants to take the top off this drive.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't after that last drive?
Yeah. 58 seconds now on the clock, and Coach Moore's calling for John Carter to take a breather. 2 receivers each side right now shown by the Bobcats. It's Barker, and I can't see who's on outside receiver. Ball to Gibson. Gibson still on his feet and brought down at the 40.
Jaden Gibson is breaking so many tackles in that play, Rob.
It's Adam Spencer out there with Barker on that far receiver. 2 receivers again. Combs and Thomas here closest to us. Snap to Holland. Giving the backfield to Gibson, still on his feet, up to the 29, almost the 30. And that'll be another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
Bobcat offense seems to be absolutely rolling, Rob, even without one of their star offensive linemen, Waylon Abner.
Yeah, Abner's not come back in yet. We'll see how things continue for him. Inside. And Gibson going to get it up to about the 29-yard line this time.
No, Rob. Miles Holland kept the ball on that play.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Faked us all out up here.
Oh, wow. He got us all on that one. He sure got me. We got a flag down here. Way up behind the defense. See what the call is. 22 seconds on the clock. Your score is 22-0 here in the 25 edition of the Honey Bowl. Bobcats hosting the Pirates.
Seen a lot of laundry here early on, Rob.
Yeah, we really have. There's we've not got a call on this one yet, but there's been a definite throw of the flag early here in the first quarter. Horse collar by the Pirates, so that'll move it up 5 yards for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Rob, on that last little bit of the play where Holland was taken down, it looked like the hand may have gotten the back and brought him down a little more aggressive than you would see in a normal.
Miles sits back in the pocket, throws to the end zone, overthrown, intended for Barker, headed to the end zone. 17 seconds still on the clock for the Cats.
Bobcats still looking for that deep play, that deep passing play right now, Rob.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line, sitting in the middle of the field. Sizemore still in for Abner. Snap to Gibson. Handoff to Gibson. Gibson driving forward, still on his feet. Finally brought down up around the, say, the 23-yard line, maybe the 22. They're going to spot him on a 22-yard line.
3rd and short situation as the quarter ends. We'll take a quick break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, folks.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
And we are back, folks. Bluegrass Sports Nation bringing you the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl here. The Bobcats hosting the Pirates of Powell County. Bobcats posting a 22-0 lead already here, Evan. Bobcats offensively and defensively pretty much throwing their weight around, if you will.
Yep, they are looking very dominant right now, Rob. It is night and day from what we saw last week.
Yeah, we talked last week about the prize fight kind of comparison and throwing big punches in the Bobcats, and Coach Moore coming out early here, throwing some big ones as he gives to Thomas in the backfield again. Stutter step, still on his feet, up to the 15-yard line. So big pickup for Thomas again. And the ball sitting on the first down, moves the chain, or sitting on the 15. That'll be a first down for the Bobcats. Buckhorn Children's and Family Services sponsoring the first downs here. We should thank them again tonight. Holland sits back, screen pass over to Adam Spencer, still on his feet at the 10. And I was looking to see, looked like he almost stepped out of bounds, but he kept it in bounds. 11:42 on the clock.
Some shifty moves from the young Bobcat.
One of the first times we've seen that little screen play to Adam, I believe.
Looks like the Bobcats are electing to spread the ball out a little bit more.
Kind of a bunch left formation here for the receivers on the left side. Give to Gibson, and no, it's going to be Holland on the keeper, and Holland into the end zone again on the fake. Miles on the keeper, finds his way into the end zone, and another 6 points on the board, and a Family Pharmacy scoring drive for the Bobcats with 11:19 on the clock. That'll make it 28-0 here in the first.
Rob, I won't lie to you. That faked me out that time around.
It did me too. I thought Gibson had it. He was being tackled, and I looked up, and Miles was scampering into the end zone. So
this shows how effective a quarterback can run is. You expect the bigger Gibson to get the ball, then Miles pulls the ball and just jogged right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And great blocking up front by the line. Miles had plenty of time. So this time Spencer steps on. The kick is good, and 11:19 on the clock. That'll make it 29-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling. concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Welcome back to the 2025 Honey Bowl, folks, in a game that's been all Bobcats, Rob.
Yeah, 11:19 on the clock here in the second quarter, and the Bobcats just scoring at will like we talked about. What a great fake. We've saw it a couple times here tonight by Miles. He's faked us out here in the box. That time Miles able to find 6 points. Good kick that time by Spencer. Going to sail back to the 25-yard line and be covered by number 1 for the Pirates. He's got a couple of Bobcats beat, and he's going to be tackled by number 3. Great tackle that time by John Carter Holland.
Yeah, great tackle by Carter. He just came right up and stopped him from getting any more yards. Rob, let's circle.
I don't know if, was that Carter?
That was Carter, number 3.
Okay, just making sure.
Rob, let's circle back to the offense, though. The Bobcats are establishing that zone option as a lethal play early on.
Yes, they have. You said it. And
we really didn't see a lot of that last week, though. And it's something that, I guess the Bobcats have more incorporated into their offense, or it's something that Miles Holland is seeing a lot more tonight.
A little bit of a different look. And I tell you, offensively, Coach Moore has so many tools in the toolbox. We may see that the first half of the season.
Bad decision by Skidmore on the play as he kept the ball and got tackled for a loss. It's like I know I seen number 63 Carson Miller in on the tackle. A few more on the play, though.
Got Miller, Sizemore, and Colby Bird up front for the Bobcats as those TNTs, we like to call it.
Yeah, Bobcat defensive line is very versatile and varied this year, Rob.
Can move a lot of guys around. A lot of guys can do different things, so.
Oof.
And a bad snap, and looks like we got a flag in the backfield. Maybe a false start. We'll see.
Yeah, looks like the side judge already signaled.
More than likely. Yeah, false start on the Pirates. 10:36 on the clock. That'll walk them back 5 yards. So the ball sitting in the middle of the field.
Pirate offense already struggling, and it's just struggling even more this drive so far, Rob.
Yeah, all the way.
Bad decision on the first play, and then a false start on the next.
So all the way back to the 29-yard line. It's going to be second and forever for the Pirates.
You would almost think they would elect for a quick pass or a screen here, Rob, try to get some easy yards.
Skidmore going to give in the backfield, and it's going to be tackled quickly. Maybe a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards. So that they'll give him 4.
Pirate offense staying true to their rushing attack right now, Rob.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 12 from here is what it looks like.
And still, as you said earlier, 3rd and forever.
Yeah, I'm like you. I think on that play, I would have went for a quick pass, maybe a screen over here on one of the sidelines, and tried to maybe fool the Bobcats a little bit with that RPO, maybe a little screen pass, and tried to give some of the running backs some running room. You get them some green grass, but they kept it inside. Skidmore this time. Looks, going to be flushed out, still being chased by defenders, and he's still on his feet. Hit as he's thrown, and almost. Yeah, Braden Barnett with the tackle that time. 9:30 on the clock, and what a defensive stand by the Bobcats here on this drive.
Braden Barnett is an absolutely volatile player. He came up and laid a boom on Skidmore like you would see in Ray Lewis highlights, Rob.
Yeah, Barnett, I made mention of this early in the season. If fans, if you ever get a chance to see Braden out in public, he's all muscle.
I'm fairly certain if you looked up stud in the dictionary, you would see a picture of Braden Barnett standing there.
He's put on a lot of muscle mass in the offseason, and just a great-looking defender for the Bobcats. And the Powell County Pirates elect to punt with 9:30 on the clock. Ball in the air. Good punt for the Pirates. It'll fall about the 40 and take a huge Pirate bounce. Still rolling and back to the 20-yard line. So good punt by the Pirates that time. They really got the foot into it and took a good roll.
An awesome punt for the Pirates. You really don't see a ball get a decent amount of hang time with a really good roll in high school.
Good distance and a great roll for the Pirates, and the Bobcats will be pinned back on the 20 to start this one off. with another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
So far this game, Rob, field position has not been a problem for the Bobcats.
No.
They have been able to move the ball, and this may be their furthest starting position all night.
Yeah, I think you're right. This first down attempt coming from the right hash for the Bobcats. They'll start out on the 20-yard line, 9:19 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Good news for the Bobcat faithful. It looks like number 68, Waylon Adams, back on the field for him.
Yeah, he looks like he's got some new tape on that ankle. They probably wrapped him up, left his cleat on, and taped him up. And offense, we got another flag back in the backfield. Probably going to be false start.
False start.
False start on the Bobcats, so that'll walk them back.
Little stutter step on their first play of the drive, Rob.
So now the Bobcats will start things off from the 15-yard line from the right hash. So first and 15 for the Cats. Holland, 2 receivers each side, takes the snap, sits back, quick throw, going to be caught by Barker. Barker makes a man miss, still on his feet at midfield, up to the 40-yard line before he's brought down.
Oh, wow.
And looked like, I guess he didn't get a knee down. He's still on his feet, but it took multiple tackles, defenders to make the tackle. I'll get it out here in a minute. Bobcats able to move the ball through the air. Barker with a nice catch and another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down.
Great play from Barker. Looked like the play was almost busted at the line as when the screen was starting.
Holland going to get out of bounds up around the 45-yard line, maybe the 46. It's going to be just over the 45, so.
Good scamper from Holland.
Holland, the busted play, had a defender come in there. Holland made the best of it and got out of there.
But as I was saying, a great play from Barker as the play was busted. Quick little screen play, but it looked like it was tipped to the line. Barker adjusts, gets the ball, makes a big gain.
Another quick pass, this time to Combs. Combs up to the 50, ball comes out, and the scramble for it. We'll see who comes up with it. Looked like just as he was about to be tackled, the ball came out.
Looks like he may have stopped to make a move and just maybe flung his arm out and lost the ball. Like the Bobcats.
Bobcats able to cover it up, so they dodge a bullet there.
Looked like the last boy in blue to get up was Kobe Bird. Great heads-up play by him.
Colby able to cover it up. Another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Bobcats as they'll move the chains. Holland back to work. Another man loose. He's going to throw quickly. Intercepted by the Pirates. And this time, the interception made by number 3 for the Pirates. And that'll bring the ball back over into Bobcat territory up around the 40. They're going to mark it just shy of the 45. We'll call it the 44 since they're working that direction.
Bad beat for the Bobcats in that play, Rob.
Yeah.
Some great momentum going into that play and just lost it all.
Timing looked a little bit off on the pass plays, and on the offense just looked a little bit out of sync. So the timing off a little bit for the skill players, like we made mention. The defense made a tip the ball on that one pass that Barker was able to come up with and make a good play for him. And we've seen number 51 come out of the defensive front for the Pirates.
Yeah.
And able to rush Miles out of there a couple times. And that time,
I was just about to bring that up. It's like Holland has been facing some big pressure these last few plays.
2 receivers each side for Skidmore. He's going to take it in the backfield, roll to his left, makes the throw towards the Powell County Pirates sideline, and it'll go out of bounds, incomplete. Pass intended for number 1.
Just a little too high for the Pirate receiver, but it is very hard to maybe get a pass off like that when you have a lot of pressure coming at you. Looks like on that rollout plays, the Bobcats are bringing a very heavy amount of pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, like we made mention of this earlier in the season, and we talked about it here tonight too. It's hard to block those front 3 guys, and not just the starter that we put in the game on defense, but even the 3 that we bring in. We got Colby Bird in there right now.
It's also hard to block these edge guys and David Burton and Jaden Gibson when they come.
So Skidmore takes the ball again over to his left and going to be tackled by Strong. We got another flag here in the backfield.
Looks like it's in the area of a holding, Rob.
And you know, the Pirates not lacking on size up front either. They got a good size offensive line, and it's just hard to handle these defensive guys that the Bobcats have. You know, we talk about those edge guys, Gibson and Burton coming off the edge, playing great. And that linebacking core inside too. I tell you what, Barnett and Strong, Just anywhere you look, defensively, we've got some good athletes.
Yeah. And Rob, as many of us in the game know, size does not always directly translate to athleticism. And the Bobcat front is very big and very athletic too. Some of these Powell County offensive linemen may not be used to that much strength and speed.
Yep. 2 receivers each side again for the Pirates. Skidmore moves his man over to the left. He'll sit back, look, fakes. Going to go deep towards the sideline, and it'll go out of bounds, incomplete. I want to say thanks again to Appalachian Regional Healthcare. More health, more care. ARH is more for Appalachia. Citizens Bank and Trust, thanks to them, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. HCTC, where success coaches will help you stay on your path to success. Give them a call at 606-487-3293. Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Stop by and see Scott for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, and septic and appliance parts. And Jackson Medical Clinic. Stop by and see them for all your medical needs. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. 2 receivers each side for the Pirates. Skidmore takes a snap, sits back in the pocket, looks. He's flushed out of there, being chased by Burton. Burton almost gets him. Strong is there to make the tackle for a loss. Alex Strong with a big tackle. Burton was in tow, and Burton almost makes the tackle.
Very big sack for number 21, Alex Strong, on that play.
That's what you really want to see, is just the defensive core that everybody is in tow. Burton not able to make the tackle, but as soon as Skidmore turned, Strong was right there to make the sack. Big tackle for a loss for Alex Strong.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator on that play too. Doug Back called up a blitz right as he needed it.
Yep. So 4th and forever for the Pirates as they elect to punt. 4th and 30, and a short punt is going to fall at the 50 and picked up by John Carter Holland. He's at the 40, rolled out of bounds, and just a rough tackle that time. No flag down, but Carter looked like he was going to stay in bounds and stay on his feet there for a minute, but they'll mark him out of bounds. Looks like they're going to say
right around the 31.
Yeah, 31, 30. Looks like a 31-yard line.
Almost a disastrous play for the Bobcats, though. You hate seeing a punt like that and it hits a guy who's getting helping hold up one of the rushmen.
Yep.
Good heads-up play by Holland, though.
They're going to mark it back at the 32, so the Bobcats will go back to work offensively. 7:05 on the clock in the second quarter. 29-0 your score. Holland, one back each side. Thomas and Gibson to the side of him. They'll be able to work. Takes a snap. Play to the left. Give to Thomas. Ball up to the 28, looks like.
I would expect the Bobcats to maybe go more towards a run game this drive. Yeah. They've had a little difficulty last drive with the passing game with some pressure here and there. So go back to establishing that run so that pressure can get off them.
Nothing wrong with using some clock right here.
Definitely not, Rob.
2 stacked receivers to the left. Barker and Spencer. And Thomas in the backfield right beside Holland. Just in front of him is Gibson. Quick screen play to Spencer. He takes the pass, still on his feet, up to the 20, pushed out of bounds. And
Spencer stands on a tightrope that run, Rob.
Going to mark him out of bounds at the 16-yard line, looks like. So another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
Bobcat offense has been facing the little adversity they have faced tonight, Rob. They've taken well. They've had some stumbles here and there, and they just keep rolling with them.
Same set. Barker in front of John Carter now. And give inside to Thomas. Thomas on his feet at the 10, dives forward past the 5-yard line before he's tripped up and brought down just shy of the goal line. See where they mark him down.
It's like they'll mark him about around the 5-yard line.
Bring him back to the 5. Sitting on the hash mark, left hash.
As an ex-offensive lineman, that's something you love to see. The blocks were perfect, and all Eli had to go against was a safety.
Thomas in the air this time. Tries to get past the line of scrimmage up to about the 3-yard line, I believe.
Bobcat offense is storming this drive, Rob.
6:04 on the clock, 29-0. Bobcats still on their feet going to work. I tell you what, they've just had, every time they've had a hiccup, Evan, they found another way to get the job done. Give again to Thomas. Thomas on his feet into the end zone. And another touchdown for the Bobcats. Another family pharmacy scoring play for the Bobcats with 5:49 on the clock. That'll make your score 35-0. Cats in business.
Bobcats turning it around from last week, Rob.
Yeah.
Around this time, they were almost a tied game. They even been down. Right now, they're 1 point away from a running clock.
Yep. 5:49 here in the second quarter. Bobcats, the Spencer brothers, come out for the attempt of the extra point. Adam on the hold. Wyatt steps it off. Here comes the snap. Low snap, picks it up. Spencer's going to roll out with it. Gets past one man, still on his feet, but it'll be tackled right around the 2-yard line. So it's going to be short of the conversion. The snap looked to be low as it came out of there, and Spencer didn't like it when he grabbed it, and he picked it up and tried to make the best of it, but it doesn't convert with 5:49 on the clock. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this commercial.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back, folks. As we've said when we were bringing it in earlier, this has been all Bobcat football, and that is so true right now as the Bobcats have earned themselves a running clock, Rob.
Yeah, 5:15 on the clock as it continues to tick down. 35-0 your score. Burton will kick this one off, and it'll sail back just shy of the 30. Muffed. He drops it, and the Bobcats are there to cover it up, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like number 0, Adam Spencer may have rolled in there. Could be wrong, though. I didn't really see the number, though.
Number 11, maybe. I think that's Combs.
Yeah,
Combs
he may have
there
been
for
the edge
covering
guy
it.
out
Yeah.
there on the coverage.
So with 4:47 now on the clock, look like the Bobcats covered it up.
To echo what we said when we were coming back, it's been all Bobcat football, Rob.
Yeah, Bobcats over here talking to Coach Moore. Offense getting ready to go back on the field. Defense, things just not going right for Powell County. I want to say special thanks to Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you've been injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto accidents and workers' compensation. Thanks again to Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and Jiffy Mart. Get in and out in a jiffy. Gas, groceries, and a great meat department. Offense gets set for the Bobcats. 2 receivers here to the left.
Looks like they've had some difficulties finding a player, Rob. Looks like number 59 for the Bobcats.
Trenton Noble.
Yeah, it's Trenton Noble, Rob.
1 receiver to the right. We got a whistle. Maybe a timeout, I believe.
Yeah. Bobcats look to be a little strung about on that play.
We'll take a timeout with the Bobcats. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
All right, folks, we are back. I want to say special thanks to some more sponsors here for the 2025 Honey Bowl from Jackson. Thanks to Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. He's always there to keep the Bobcats in action. And thanks again to Roach Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Bobcat offense back on the field. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Holland with Thomas beside of him. Gibson up at the H-back to block. Holland sits back, throws toward the end zone. He's got John Carter there, and it's going to be picked off by the Pirates. No, Carter comes up with it. John Carter comes up with the pass. Looked to be picked off by the Pirates. Must have been bobbled, but John Carter able to pull that one away with 3:41 on the clock. The Bobcats with another family pharmacy scoring play. Here in the first half, the Bobcats just in control, 41-0.
Rob, all you can say about that play is it's the definition of grit. Looked like a muff play by the Bobcats on that, but John Carter Holland just rips the ball out of the defender's hand and scores a touchdown.
It was hard to see for the post because it happened right at one of these steel beams in my angle of view.
From my angle, it looked like the ball was thrown a little short.
Yeah, Carter was coming back for it. Another low snap. Spencer going to come out of there, throws it into the end zone. Caught
by is that number 11, Jason Combs on the catch?
I think that's Barker. Is that 13?
That's
Barker.
Sorry, folks. It's hard to see the numbers from all the way out here.
Barker with the 2-point conversion from Spencer. I think the snap was low. I don't think it was intended. Spencer rolls out of there, throws it to the corner of the end zone, and Barker with the reception, and that'll make it 43-0 with 2:58 on the clock.
We'll take a break as we wait for the Bobcats to kick off here on Bluegrass.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, folks, to the 2025 Honey Bowl as the Bobcats are set to kick off for the nearly end the second quarter, Rob.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 43-0 your score. Bobcats in total control. Pirates receive the kick, and they're going to bring it up to about the 45-yard line before they're tackled.
Yeah, Pirates looking for any sign of life right now, Rob.
Yeah, Pirates had some things go wrong early in the first half, and the Bobcats able to capitalize on that early. We had some hiccups, maybe a little water in the gas there early on for the Bobcats, but they were able to stay on the gas and get things lined out.
Yes.
Pirates just not able to control the Bobcats up front, offensively or defensively. Able to give Miles Holland all that time to throw the ball, plays develop. The running game has been excellent with Thomas in the backfield and also Gibson. We've seen both of those guys be successful coming out of there. 1:27 now on the clock.
You know, Rob, you're talking about mainly the offensive side. Let's talk about the defense, though. I mean, this is not a easy offense to read and understand.
Yeah, that's true. Defense is playing an excellent game as you watch them right there swallow up the screenplay. Ball that time went to Rogers. Rogers pick up of maybe 4 yards. We'll call it 4.
Look, the official would call it 4 as well, Rob. Actually, the official would call it 3 as it's 2nd and 7.
Got a big celebration here at halftime. You guys are going to hear a lot of Evan Miller and maybe a special guest, I think, here at halftime.
That's as we've heard.
I think we got somebody special to come up and talk with Evan. So you guys want to stay tuned for that. We won't give you any more information. You have to stay tuned and see who it is. Quick screenplay for the Pirates. Up, still on his feet, up to the 47-yard line.
Looks like number 8, Jagger Burton, number 64, Sawyer Hall on the tackle.
So we got about 17 seconds left on the clock here before half.
Looks like the Pirates are a little slow getting back in the huddle, and maybe slow, and we'll be slow getting up to the line. So it looks like they'll just let the clock tick down.
Yeah, clock's going to run out on the Pirates. We'll go to halftime here with the score being 43-0 here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this message.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome back, folks, to Bluegrass Sports Nation. As Rob said before he has gone down to the 50-yard line for the 95 state championship team, we have a special guest. Breathitt County native Marty Clay, who is the current AMW heavyweight champion, joins us tonight, and he's going to do a little promo for us. And Marty, go ahead and tell us what you're about.
Like you said, I'm a Breathitt County native, just a good old boy. Been chasing my dreams. I captured the AMW heavyweight title last April at Breathitt High. And next Saturday, September 6th, we have AMW King of the Mountains. And it's the first chance I've had to defend this championship in my hometown at my home school. And I'm against 7-foot monster Misery. Misery's a big boy. He's got Tony with him, but this is a street fight. And you know as well as I do, the last thing you want to do is get into a street fight with a Breathitt County boy.
Oh, definitely, Marty. Well, it sounds like you are representing our county great. Now, while we're here, let's ask you some football questions. What do you think of the game so far?
It's looking good. The Bobcats, they're looking good, looking like a real contender out there.
Definitely, Marty. They have been very dominant, and, of course, you're from Breathitt County.
Yeah.
You love Breathitt County football. It's always great to see the team do very well. Yeah. So, any more comments for the folks at home?
I hope to see everybody in Breathitt County out next Saturday, September 6th. AMW King of the Mountains. Their support helped me win this title, and their support will help me keep it.
Well, folks, you should be sure to come in to Breathitt County High School on Saturday, September 6th, and support our own Marty Clay. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll take a quick break and be back with some halftime coverage, folks.
100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome to our halftime coverage. We are going to kill a little time and give... Oh, looks like we are right now honoring the honey court, or the honey queen, who is... Let's see who that is. That is Alyssa Banks. Congratulations to the 2025 honey queen, Alyssa Banks. Now, folks, we're going to kill a little time by paying some bills. We'd like to thank Dr. Stephen Howard, chiropractor. If you are injured, Dr. Howard can help you, including auto accident and workers' compensation. No referral needed, over 22 years of experience. We'd also like to thank Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. Located on Highway 15, come see us. And Jiffy Mart. Get in and out in a jiffy. Gas, groceries, great meat department, and check out Stanford's Deli. And Rose Brothers Department Store, located in Jackson and Beattyville. Shop in-store or online at rosebros.com. Now, folks, as we can continue our halftime coverage, we're going to talk a little ball. Right now, the Bobcats look to be absolutely dominant so far in this game. A 43-0 score at half is insane. I mean, folks, you're going to have to forgive me as I'm kind of bouncing off my producer right now, as Rob is not up here. Of course, he was in the 95 state championship team, so he was down there celebrating with his teammates. But Bobcats look great, and we'll also give you some updates from around the our coverage area. So Letcher County right now against Leslie County is 43-0, and I will give my producer some time to find the Perry County score as well. So as we go back to talking about the Bobcats, we remember they had some big struggles early last week, or not early last week, but last week they folks, looks like Rob's returned. I'll give him some time so I can have someone to talk to and give you a better halftime coverage as my producer gives me the Perry County score. So court having a little technical difficult. Oh, yeah, Perry Central is playing Bell County right now as we wait to get that score. From what we can see, it's 8-36 with Bell County out the lead. There. Hey, we don't have time coverage. We're on.
We catch my breath.
All right. So Rob catches his breath. We're just going to sit here for a moment as we have 3 minutes left in halftime. Yep, and then possibly another 3 minutes, give the teams a little bit more time to warm up. Yeah, let's, now that he's back up here and we've given him a little time, we'll give him a little bit more and I'll gab a little bit while he catches his breath. Rob, kind of tell us about the 95 team and how great it was seeing your teammates again.
Well, there's nothing like trying to climb all these steps, you know, after 47 years. A lot of steps up here to the press box. It's just exceptional, you know, to get everybody back together and to have everybody show up and have a big time and talk about the past, and just a phenomenal year in 95.
Yeah, of course, that was our first state championship in which we went back-to-back. It was 95-96, and then went on to win a third state championship with our producer, Darren Back.
Yeah, there's a lot of, we talked about tradition earlier. There's a lot of tradition right here in this coverage team that Brendan's put together. I mean, there's a lot of great games between all of us sitting here.
Yeah, most definitely. Three guys here who have storied histories as Breathitt County Bobcats. And of course, we cannot forget the 08 team that made it to the state championship. And there's a lot of great guys from that group as well, and even some current coaches like Coach Jeremy Moore.
A lot of excitement around the program, and it's great to see all the 95 guys back. That year we had just a huge class of seniors, and a lot of people don't realize it, but we had played together since 6th or 7th grade. So, you know, that means a lot, having all those guys together as a brotherhood.
Yes, that's also something very good about Breathitt football in general. Is it's a very close-knit family. As you said, the guys you played with, you were close with, and the guys I played with have been close with thanks to something you have a part in the North Fork Lumberjacks.
Yeah, the Lumberjacks get things kicked off again tomorrow right here at the Holcomb Athletic Complex. They'll be playing a junior honey bowl. I think the 3rd and 4th grade are going to combine with some 5th graders and have a scrimmage to start things out around 5 o'clock. We invite you guys down to watch all that. 6 o'clock, the 5-16 will be taking on Morgan County. And then the middle school takes the field about 7:30 to play Morgan County also. So, folks, be sure you come down and support the younger Bobcats and young Lumberjacks as well. Now, Rob, as we get closer to the second half action, let's talk a little bit of football. I really didn't get to discuss a lot of that to folks at home before you came back, so let's talk about that. Just a phenomenal first half for Breathitt County. Like we talked about, there were some moments where there was some water in the gas, like I said. You know, we kind of sputtered, but you forget those moments real quick. Yes. And that's a good thing about football is you make a mistake or something doesn't go your way, you forget about it and you play the next play.
Yes. It's very much like the analogy we brought up last week with the boxing. You're going to stumble a little bit when you're out there throwing haymakers. But what matters is if you get back up and keep going if you stumble.
I'm really impressed tonight. We talked a lot about offense, and how can you not with the score being what it is. But one of the things we talked about in 95, offense scores points, but defense wins championships.
Yes.
And
that's something you can also see on this board,
Yeah.
Rob, as the Bobcats have held the Pirates to 0 points through 2 quarters.
defensively, I think last week there were some people that threw some questions back after that game against Middlesbrough. But tonight, our pass coverage has been great. We've been there to make a tackle or to tip a ball or to get in the way of Skidmore throwing the ball. So defensively with pass coverage, I think tonight with the up front guys putting the rush on the quarterback and our DBs and our secondary, just playing a smart game and looking like we're putting everything together.
Yeah. Well, at some of the higher levels, I think that many people would call this a statement game.
Yeah.
You come out, you come out week before, you struggle, you have a few bad moments, some silly moments here and there, but then you come out this week and you seem dominant.
Well,
it's just you absolutely shove the ball down the throat of the defense, and then your defense comes out here and just wins.
And we don't want to take anything away from Powell County. They played a hard-fought game last week, and they won 40-36. I mean, that's a tough ball game. And
definitely.
No matter what class, what district, where you're playing at, to win a ball game 40-36 tells me that you've got some grit and you've got a little bit, a little character about you as a team to hang in there and win by 4 points late in the game. So for the Bobcats to come out and just totally annihilate the Powell County team in that first half, you look up at the scoreboard, it's hard being on the flip side of things, looking up there and knowing you're down 43-0. What do you pull from this game as the Pirates? You have to build on it. You have to work on it. You have to find a teaching point as a coaching staff, and as the Pirate fan base and the Pirate players. You got to keep your mind in the game. You can very easily get hurt if you lose your focus.
Definitely, Rob. I mean, we've echoed it throughout the night that this offense the Pirates run is no easy offense. It's a defense to handle. I mean, you have 3 different guys who could possibly get the ball in the same play.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of different things that could go different ways when you're working with an RPO. If you're working with a shotgun set, you've got multiple backs, multiple receivers. And Skidmore has done a good job of managing that too. I mean, he's had to get out of the pocket a few times with the defense right on his coattails, if you will. So I do want to say right before we go back to the action that after the pictures were taken down there, it may have looked like there was a little bit of chaos, with the guys disbanding and moving around.
Yeah.
But there at the final moment, Coach Holcomb brought us all back together and got us huddled up, made us get in a huddle. So it kind of brought things back full circle whenever he's saying, "Hey guys, get back over here in the huddle." So just a phenomenal night to be a Bobcat, to be a fan, and to be here enjoying the 2025 Honey Bowl and also the 30th anniversary of the 1995 Class 2A state championship.
Just a great night in Breathitt County in general, especially with the Honey Festival festivities going on, Rob.
Say something about funnel cakes?
I would like a funnel cake, Rob.
I mean, we might be able to get up there and get us one. I mean, we could maybe pay somebody off to go get one during the game.
Maybe. BSN coordinator Elizabeth Miller seems like she really wants to run up that hill.
We got 12 minutes cranked back up on the clock here for the third quarter. We'll start the action with the Bobcats kicking it off. Burton with the ball. He picks it back up off the tee. He had it set. Powell County back to receive, back to our right. Burton will set the ball on the tee now. We get referees back onto the field. Chain gang looks to be ready to get set.
An interesting switch for the Bobcats to change their kickoff leg to Burton.
Yeah, they have. Burton, I don't think he kicked anything last week.
No,
but he's come in this week and done a good job.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe want to have Spencer focus more on his accuracy instead of this length that comes to being kickoff kicker.
So Burton again puts the boot to it. A good kick as it sails back about the 10-yard line. Buffed again as he tried to pick it up. He's going to pick it up at about the 3-yard line. He's got to get it out of there. That's number 1 for the Pirates. He's still dancing around being chased by Kylan Combs, I think.
Looks like Braden Barnett.
Oh, that was Barnett. Yeah.
Tackled.
Number 20, Braden Barnett, right on the heels of number 1 for the Pirates.
It's a very good recovery by Barnett as well. Down here, he missed the tackle.
Yeah, got back up.
The right hash, got back up.
Stayed the play.
Finished the play, yep.
Ball going to be spotted on the hash on the right side of the field. Looks like on about the 7-yard line.
Looks like it, Rob.
So the defense for the Bobcats comes out to face Skidmore and the Pirates. 2 receivers each side for the Pirates again. We've seen this in just about every set for the Pirates tonight. They give them the backfield. Looks like might have been Rogers on the carry. I think it's a different back. It's number 7.
Bobcats and Pirates might be switching out a few players to reduce the risk of injury between their starters.
Yeah, I'd say we'll see some subs coming in real shortly for both teams, especially for the Bobcats being up that much on the score.
Yeah, you really want to be able to celebrate healthy, and if you're Powell County, go home and work healthy.
Trips to the left for the Pirates. Skidmore runs to the right. He keeps it up inside, maybe a pickup of a yard.
This looks like a number
78.
Chris Sizemore on the tackle. So he's someone we brought up a lot last week. It looks like he's stepped up a lot as a sophomore for the Bobcats.
Playing really good football and making a tackle that time from the nose guard position. Ball looks to be sitting on the 8-yard line. Looks like 3rd and 9 from the right hash. Powell County with their back to the end zone. 2 receivers each side for Skidmore. Steps back, foot from the goal line, rolls out, throws long to the Breathitt sideline. Going to be caught. Nice catch up around the 31-yard line. Pass made by Skidmore, reception made by number 1. I have him down on KHSAA's list as Carson Rice, a sophomore.
Yes, that's what we'll go with for now as we roll by the KHSAA roster. Looks like a good play by Rice. The Breathitt defender was a little lost on that, and looks like Rice made the right choice by kind of coming back and catching the ball.
Big pickup and another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down on the night. Snap to Skidmore, rolls to his right, looks, throws short, and caught by Rogers, and he's rode out of bounds, just shy, I believe, of the first down. We got a flag coming in over on the sideline.
Looks like the
tackle was made, and they were going hard out through the players on the Powell County side, and there's a short 4-foot fence there just shy of the sideline to keep the fans and the players separated.
Looks like the officials may think that number 11, Jason Combs' finish on the tackle was a little too aggressive.
Yeah, so Combs is going to come out.
Yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to see right now. So offensive and defensive starter.
Yeah.
Being a little too aggressive right now.
Personal foul on the Bobcats will mark it off 15 yards, and that'll put the ball over in Bobcat territory for the Pirates. Ball sitting now on the 44-yard line.
Yep. As I was saying, you really don't want to lose a starter right now for a 1 to 2 game period, which is the happens if you get thrown out.
Special thanks again to Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic providing general physicians, mental health, dental, chronic, and even chiropractic. 2 receivers each side for Skidmore. He takes the snap, steps back from the 50. He's going to throw across the middle of the field. Tipped, caught by number 1. I think he got his hands on it and caught it. Reception made by Carson Rice again, and that'll move the chains, and another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down.
Ball looked to go through 3 different sets of hands. This went through the hands of number 21, Alex Strong for the Bobcats, another Pirate receiver, and then finally into the hands of Rice.
Skidmore, 2 receivers, give inside to number 7, and he's going to be tackled right around the line of scrimmage. Probably made it back to the initial line of scrimmage.
The tackle was made by a few different Bobcats in the play. A few of the ones that seemed to make it was Jaden Gibson, number 9, and number 0, Adam Spencer, as he came down from the safety position.
Thanks again to the law offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. If you've been injured, give David and his staff a call. And People's Bank of Jackson, working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Same set, 2 receivers each side. Skidmore talking to his running back, waiting on the snap. Breathitt showing blitz. Skidmore rolls to his left, stops, and Barnett's there to lay the hit. The pass gets off, but it'll be incomplete. And we got multiple flags coming in, probably pass interference.
Looks like the referees looked like number 25, Colin Combs, got a little too handsy on the coverage.
Had 2 flags coming in right where the play happened, and Colin just making a good defensive play, but a little bit too aggressive on the referee to make the pass interference call.
Pirates offense finding a little bit of fire here here in the beginning of the third quarter.
So the Pirates the ball will get moved to the center of the field, and the Pirates go back to work. 6:31 on the clock, and they try to draw the Bobcats off sides, and I believe they do. I think that might have been the left defensive tackle, I believe. Number 72 came across the line of scrimmage for the Bobcats. So another penalty for the Bobcats. Thanks again to SEC Auto Sales, the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for new or a near new vehicle, give them a call. SEC can serve all of Eastern Kentucky. Man in motion. Skidmore looks across the middle, flushed out of there, going to throw short and into the end zone. Pass is made and complete for the touchdown for Powell County. So that will be a family pharmacy scoring play for the Pirates. And the first 6 points go on the board for the Pirates with 5:31 in the third quarter. Thanks to Variety Pizza, your home in Jackson for the best pizza along with your famous hoagies. And Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all that Wolfe County has to offer.
Rob, I know it's crazy to say at this point in the game, but you really like to see the Pirates still fighting for points.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, it's a good sign that they're going to keep their heads high after this. They still want to make it look like they put up a fight.
Yeah,
and that they want to go into next week with something to work with.
Yeah, they're going to draw some positives out of this. Like we talked about, the coaches have got to find some teaching points and some things to work on. The point after attempt is good with 4:52 on the clock. That'll make your score 43-7. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation. Evan and myself will try to update you on some scores real quick. What you got for us, Evan?
So it looks like in Perry County, Bell County is winning 42-8. And
got another one for us there, Letcher Central, I believe.
Letcher Central and Leslie County looks like it's 45-0 Letcher County.
Wow, Letcher on a big win. Also Hazard right now on a big offensive night, 28-0 over Whitley County right now. So a lot of teams in the mountains with some big scores on the scoreboard. So mountain football is at its best right now in this area. I think we've really got some good talent, got some good teams in the area. And you talk about the schedule going down the list. It's not going to get any easier for the Bobcats.
Definitely
as we go to Estill County next week. We make a trip to Hazard, and Hazard to me is just a team that is on fire right now. So Bulldogs,
as we just heard, they're 28-0 over Whitley County. They seem to be on fire. As last week they beat Mocoke.
Yeah, they beat Montgomery County in the Rec Bowl. I think it was 46-14. So the Bulldogs just on fire right now.
Yeah,
And
it's definitely a team to watch in this area.
That September the 12th on the schedule is one that I've had marked for a while when the Bobcats make the trip to Perry County to play Hazard.
And September 19th ain't looking too shabby either, as the Letcher County Central Cougars come down here to play the Breathitt County Bobcats.
Letcher's always been an offensive team that, they can blow it open really quick. They've always had a lot of tools and a lot of good athletes there. So on the 26th of September, we will make the trip to Montgomery County and play the Indians. And then we also go to Morgan County on another away game on October the 10th. And we play a district foe in West Carter now on October the 17th.
Now, Morgan County is also a district foe, right?
Yeah. And 24th, we'll be having Jackson County here at home. They're another new district opponent.
The closeout district play for the Bobcats as they take on Russell for their senior night.
Yep. So not an easy schedule for the Bobcats in any sense of the word. Bobcats back on offense now, continuing to move the ball. Looks like our starters back in on offense. Gibson that time on the carry. Going to be second down and about 5 for the Bobcats. Make it second and 4.
Yeah, and it's also third down, Rob. Is
third
when we were talking about our schedule, there was a drop pass.
Barnett. No, he's going to be a blocking back. Holland going to keep it. Makes the turn, back up into the middle. Going to be tackled at the 30-yard line right at midfield.
Yeah, Rob, we've echoed this in the past a few times that Miles Holland is an absolute threat, both with his arm and with his feet, as he scampers to gain the Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
The Powell County Pirates will play Leslie County at home next week, so that'll be a good ball game for the Pirates and the Eagles. Bobcats this time. That is Kylan Combs, right?
Yeah, number 25, Kylan Combs with a good run. Bobcats have a lot of very good running backs that can plug and play this year, Rob.
If you're a Bobcat fan, it means a lot to see that number 25 in the backfield and have him back on the field.
Definitely.
Snap again and give to Combs. Combs around the right end. Makes a man miss at the 10, still on his feet, driving up to about the 5-yard line. Maybe just past the 5 up to the 4.
Yeah, Rob, we can we spend all our time talking about the running backs as me and you are both offensive linemen, but Kylan Combs is a back we really don't get to talk about much, and he is just as good as Thomas and Gibson and Braden Barnett.
Yeah, he's a shifty running back with a lot of speed, and that's just good to see him. We got a player injury on the field. It's good to see Kylan on the field and see him having some positive yards. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back.
For 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
We are back. The Bobcats break the huddle, and they come back out. 2 receivers to the right. Back each side of Holland is Barnett and Kylan Combs. Far receiver to the left is Adam Spencer. Give to Combs. Combs in the backfield on his feet, walks into the end zone for Kylan Combs. That is another touchdown, courtesy of the Bobcats. And thanks again to Family Pharmacy for sponsoring our scoring plays. Family Pharmacy, great folks who have your safety at heart, and they have always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Evan, the Bobcats just keep pouring it on.
Definitely. And that touchdown probably means a lot more to some people.
Yeah.
Kylan Combs is a player that people really wanted to see back, and it's so good to see him get some offensive yards as he is more primarily a defensive player. And it's also really good to see him get a touchdown.
The young man worked really hard, and I stress those two words, to get back onto the field. The kick is up, and the point after is good for the Bobcats, and that'll make your score 50-7. Bobcats in the lead with 12 minutes left here in the game as we get ready to start the fourth. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, folks, as the Bobcats are set to kick off the ball with number 8, Jagger Burton, as the leg. Rob, any comments so far?
Just checking on the live to make sure we were still up on Facebook, to make sure we were still live for everybody there. Just reading through some comments. I want to say special thanks to our sponsors again. We talk a lot about football, but Evan, it's hard to be up here each week without this sponsor list. Thanks to ARH, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, HCTC in Hazard and in Jackson, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Jackson Medical Clinic, Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance and Little Flower Clinic, the law offices of David A. Johnson, People's Bank of Jackson, SEC Auto Sales, Variety Pizza, and Wolf County Tourism. Pick is up and going to fall back around the 21-yard line and be picked up by the Pirates. Still on his feet up to about the 50 and going to be tackled by a host of Bobcats over in front of the Powell County sideline.
Good field and return by number 1, Carson Rice on the play.
Yeah, we talk so much about football. It's great to have the list of fans we have, great to have the sponsors, and it's not an easy production. We couldn't do it without Darren Back and of course Matthew Hudson and people that behind the scenes and make this happen. And a lot of people they're always commenting with you and I about the live is on or your sound needs to be turned up, and we appreciate folks letting us know those things, and we want to put out a good product, and we appreciate our fans keeping us in line here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
We're also very happy that a lot of our camera issues were resolved early on.
Yeah, we had some issues early, and I think we worked hard to get that tackled, if you will, in the first quarter. Pirates come back out working from the 50 over on the left hash. 2 receivers each side for Skidmore. 1 back beside him to his right. He'll take the snap, roll out, and he's back in the middle of the field trying to get away from defenders up past the 50 to the 45. Takes on a defender and going to be brought down around the 42-yard line.
Now, Rob, I might be wrong, but that looked like a number 4 out there.
On the quarterback
line
for Skidmore.
No, that is Skidmore. Number 4 is getting the play on the
Okay, we got another different quarterback in the game.
Looks like they've elected to switch out some players as the Bobcats have on defense.
I've got him down as T.J. Strange on the roster.
Junior.
Yes. Appreciate our Facebook audience tuning in tonight. Drop us a comment.
Pirates go back to work, 2 receivers each side. Going to heave it down the field. Long pass intended, and I think it's intercepted.
Intercepted by number 7, Cameron Johnson.
We're live?
I think it's an interception.
I think we're off.
Yeah, we're off. It's not on YouTube.
Yeah, we're off.
No, it says live on YouTube.
We're not on Facebook right now.
Yeah. Folks, looks like we're having some difficulty. Is this?
Cameron Johnson, Breathitt County. So,
Yeah, folks, looks like we're having some difficulties with our Facebook stream. Looks we still have our YouTube audience. For those who've seen the play, number 7, Cameron Johnson caught an interception for the Bobcats. Yeah, it looks like we're still live on Facebook, folks.
Yeah, I've got a live now coming up, so it's building back. It's back on us as we got 3. So looks like we got that back on. No telling what happened that time, folks. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it looks like we do have a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break and hopefully get everything sorted out during this break.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
We are back, Bluegrass Sports Nation. 9 minutes left in the game here. 50-7 your score. A lot of JV players coming in for the Bobcats right now. Trying to see who we've got back in the backfield. Hard to see those numbers. I know Kylan Combs is back there. Drop snap. I think it's going to try to get it out of there. He does, but he can get a flag for intentional grounding, I guess.
That looks like number 2 at quarterback is Jake Fugit.
Yeah, it should be Fugit back in quarterback position.
Looks like they may have waved the flag. Ref picked it up and started shaking it.
Bring it back out to about the 6 or 7 yard line for the Bobcats as Fugit will go back to work.
Folks, looks like the Breathitt County JV's in. We'll do our best to learn the names real quick and get them to you.
Backfield that time is number 5. Lease on the carry.
Player we see really shine in the center scrimmage, Rob.
Yeah, he's played really hard, and he's done a great job at that position. He's looked good in the backfield, so JV with a lot of positive notes coming from the scrimmage and coming from a chance like this to be able to get out here and play 7 or 8, 9 minutes in the end of this game and get some good reps in. So 2 receivers each side for Fugit.
Definitely a great experience for these young guys.
Given the backfield again, I believe that's Neese. Yep. Neese comes up out of the bottom of the pile.
We'll also try to get you some names of all the players out there. It looks like number 20, Braden Barnett's still out there for the Bobcats.
We just had a big change of
it looks like
changing of the guard. Looks like Wyatt Spencer's back here going to punt it out of the end zone for the Bobcats. So the punt team on the field with 7 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. 50-7 your score.
Good catch, Rob.
And Spencer waiting on the snap. Good snap back. Spencer puts a boot to it. Good punt, and it's going to fall back to about the 40, muffed, and he drops it. Ball still up, loose in the air, and going to be covered by the Bobcats. So the Bobcats recover it just before they got roll out of bounds with it. So the Pirates unable to handle the kickoff or the punt, and looks like I was trying to see who actually made the recovery, but
looks like it could have been any of those three Bobcats.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 Bobcats right there at the same time.
They were on top of that ball. We spoke about it earlier. Great coverage from our special teams tonight.
Yeah, really good coverage on the special teams. You know, that's one thing that really helps. The third facet of the ball game is a lot of people don't think about with you know, your special teams being extra points, 2-point conversions. The coverages on kickoff and on punt is so important because a team can break one and put 6 points on the board really quick.
And as we follow up a great run by number 5, Caleb Neese.
Neese again.
Finds the cutback.
Right up the middle, cuts it back to the right. Going to get it over into the Pirate territory up to about the 43, maybe the 44-yard line.
Great running back vision for a young guy.
Yeah, he's doing good back there from that position.
Mm-hmm.
5:50 on the clock. And Fugit back in at quarterback for the Bobcats. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Fugit. And we got a quick whistle, and it looks like we'll have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass.
100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn.
Welcome back, folks. As we going back in at the tail end of the 2025 Honey Bowl as number 2, Jake Neese throws a absolute bullet to number 8, Jagger Burton. And Burton scampers all the way down to the end zone for Breathitt County.
That is another Family Pharmacy touchdown for the Bobcats. Family Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. We appreciate them sponsoring all of our touchdowns here tonight. 5:19 on the clock. Your score's 56-7. Bobcats definitely in trying to get everybody in the game, but that time using Fugit to get Burton into the end zone with a bullet of a pass.
What a great catch and throw by Fugit to Burton. And what a great run after the fact, Rob.
So the Spencer brothers back on the field for the attempts at the point after. Snap, hold by Adam, and a kick by White, and the kick is up and good, and that'll make your score 57-7 with 4:42 on the clock. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, we are back. I want to take a quick minute to thank some of our sponsors. Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you've been injured, Dr. Howard can help. Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. Jiffy Mart, get in and out in a jiffy. And Rose Brothers Department Stores with locations in Jackson and Bataville. And special thanks again to Family Pharmacy for sponsoring our scoring plays. Great family, or great people who have your family and safety at heart. And they are proud supporters of the Bobcats. Kick is up and going to be covered at the 20 by the Pirates. Brought back out to midfield. I believe that is Rice still on his feet, and he'll be brought down around the 31-yard line by the Bobcats.
Looks like number 0, Adam Spencer, held him up, and Jagger Burton finished the tackle.
That'll bring up a Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Pirates. Thanks to Buckhorn Children and Family Services. For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has brought healing and hope to families across Kentucky. From addiction recovery to foster care, we help families grow stronger, healthier, and more independent. Thanks again to Buckhorn Children's and Family Services for sponsoring our first downs here in the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl. So 2:38 on the clock, 57-7 your score. The Bobcats just bring the JV in, and we watch Jake Fugit, the young quarterback, sitting back there in the pocket, and he tags Jagger Burton for the touchdown. Spencer Brothers tack on the extra point, and we got even more players coming in on the defensive side of things for the Bobcats, and we've got a tackle in the backfield, looks to me like.
It's like number 15, Wyatt Spencer on the sack. Got a little assistance from number 77, who is Jordan Holbrook.
Bobcats tackle for a loss.
Down to 2 minutes.
Just got a message that said we were lost again on here. Minute 50 on the clock, 57-7. Still battling some technical issues. We'll keep it here and talk to you. Maybe you can hear us. If you can't, we'll be back shortly. Okay, good deal. 1:30 now on the clock, 57-7 your score. Powell County is still trying to run out the clock and use some time and get some players some touches on the ball, and Breathitt doing the same thing, using some JV guys back here to get some defensive touches and reps.
Yeah, Rob, as we said earlier, this is absolutely some awesome experience for these young guys to get out of here under the Friday night lights and just get some playing time.
Pirates, 2 receivers each side, low snap. He'll be brought out of there by Strange, still on his feet. He shifts, comes back, going to be tackled.
Good breakdown tackle by number 59, Trent Noble on the play, Rob.
Back to the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Yep, looks like he got off his blocker, broke down, and made a great play.
Evan, with 40 seconds on the clock, we'll probably have some announcements here later of MVPs and so forth and the trophies for the Honey Bowl, and just a phenomenal outing for the Bobcats. They really were fired up when they came on the field.
Definitely.
And they just kept their foot on the gas all night. The first half belonged to them. First quarter, they just piled on the points. We've watched Eli Thomas scamper up and down the field all night. Just a number of guys on this team that you could name MVP on any given night.
I was just about to say that, Rob. It's going to be very hard to crown an MVP tonight.
2 seconds on the clock. The time will come to 000, and that'll do it for the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl here from the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. Your Bobcats of Breathitt County are successful, 57-7 over the Powell County Pirates. The Bobcats move to 1-1 on the season and getting their first W in the column here tonight. We'll take a quick break on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back to wind up things here from the 2025 Honey Bowl.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
All right, folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation going to wind this one up here on the 2025 edition of the Honey Bowl, celebrating the 1995 30-year anniversary of the Class 2A state championship. Also, big night for the Bobcats and Coach Moore. His offense was just clicking on all cylinders tonight. We talked about that early. They had a few hiccups, but able to cover it up with a lot of points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Rob. As I stated earlier, this was very much a statement game for the Bobcats. Yeah. Something they needed to come in and do, win this game, and they did it in great fashion.
Yeah, they really did. They put a lot of points on the board early. Coach Moore showing us a couple of different things with running backs and some different plays that we didn't see last week. And we've talked about offense a lot, but let's talk defense just for a minute. Defensively,
hold on, Rob. Let's get the players of the games real quick.
Oh, they're announcing them right here.
Yep. Number 1, Carson Rice is the player of the game for Powell County.
Defensive player, yep.
Oh, defensive player. Rice made a few good plays tonight for the Pirates.
And he's got a backflip first.
Showing off the athleticism near the tail end of this.
That's number 3, Ashton Larson. I think maybe he was a defensive player of the game, and the Rice was the offensive player of the game. And the Honey Bowl runner-up trophy will go to the Powell County Pirates. MVP for them was Skidmore. Skidmore will get the MVP trophy.
Where's the runner-up trophy? A little confusion, folks.
Well, Skidmore came out and got the trophy by himself first, so I thought maybe he was announced, but then the whole team came out, so maybe that was the runner-up trophy.
Yeah.
Hard to hear the announcer
and
ourselves with their headsets on, so my apologies if I was incorrect on that one, but the Bobcats will announce the defensive and offensive player of the game for the Bobcats. Offensive player of the game for the Bobcats, Eli Thomas.
Hey, Rob, Eli really deserves this. He was very good. A very, very good night for Eli. Great job running the ball, and especially on that screenplay we've seen where even you yourself said it was hard to count the yard lines where he was just so quick.
Down the field so fast, I couldn't even keep up with the yard markers on the side of the field. He was covering some ground. The young man is really quick. Braden Barnett, the defensive player of the game for the Bobcats. Like we said, defensively, this team just put a stop to the Pirates early, had them covered anywhere they were on the field, passing game, running game, just Bobcats defensively able to shut them down tonight.
Definitely, Rob.
So the Bobcats will be announced.
Looks like this is for the MVP, Rob. Miles Holland's crowned the MVP for the Honey Bowl.
Miles Holland, MVP.
Miles had a really good, not just in passing the ball, but also running the ball as he pulled the ball on a few zone plays and made great yardage on them.
A side of him that a lot of times maybe we haven't seen. So, So the 2025 Honey Bowl champions are your Breathitt County Bobcats. We want to congratulate them on their win tonight. Folks, we want to say thanks to you guys for staying tuned with us. We had some technical difficulties again this evening, and we want to say thanks for being here with us and bearing with us. We do the best we can each and every night to bring you the best coverage here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. For all of our folks that are bringing you the coverage, Evan Miller, Darren Back, myself, thanks for tuning in and being with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll see you next week from Estill County here on BSN.